Welcome to Space Matrix. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon for more updates. In a modest Zimbabwean workshop, Maxwell Chikumbutso, a self-taught inventor and school dropout, dared to dream big. He saw the world's energy struggles, pollution, expensive fuel, and darkness in rural Africa, and asked, "Can I change this?" Maxwell set out to build the impossible, a car that never needs to be plugged in. Most people laughed. They called him crazy, told him to quit. But Maxwell pressed on, driven by the hope of bringing power to those left in the dark. For him, this wasn't just about technology, it was about freedom and opportunity for all. He imagined a world where anyone, anywhere, could access clean, free energy. After years of relentless work, he did it. He built the Scythe EV, a fully electric car that generates its own power. No gas, no charging stations, just endless motion. The secret? A technology called greener power, which, according to Maxwell, harnesses radio frequencies from the air to recharge the car as it moves. Imagine driving from Cape Town to Cairo without stopping for fuel. That's the scale of his ambition. Maxwell, the Zimbabwean dropout, achieved what global corporations only dreamed of. His invention wasn't just a car, it was a promise of hope for millions. It was a vision of an Africa powered by its own ingenuity. The Scythe EV became a symbol proof that world-changing ideas can come from anywhere. Maxwell's journey was never about fame or fortune. It was about lighting up lives, one invention at a time. Against all odds, he built a future that others said was impossible. His story is a reminder. Sometimes the biggest revolutions start in the smallest workshops. Maxwell's car wasn't just a machine, it was a movement. It challenged the world to rethink what's possible. And it all began with one man, a dream, and a stubborn refusal to give up. Maxwell Chikumbutso's journey was just beginning. The world was about to take notice, and nothing would ever be the same. What does Maxwell's invention mean for Africa and the world? Africa faces huge energy challenges, unreliable electricity, expensive fuel, and limited access. Now imagine a technology that delivers free, clean, endless energy. It's not just a car, it's a revolution. Kids could study at night, hospitals could run non-stop, and businesses could thrive without power cuts. The environmental impact? Massive. No emissions, no burning fuel, just clean air. If real and scalable, this could be one of history's greatest environmental breakthroughs. It threatens the oil and gas industry and promises blue skies for future generations. Economically, free energy could slash living costs and empower millions. Africa could leapfrog old, dirty tech and lead a new green revolution. Maxwell's car is more than a machine, it's a symbol of hope and African innovation. It proves the next big thing can come from a garage in Harare, not just a corporate lab. It's a message to every young African: your ideas matter. The world's energy future could be rewritten by African brilliance. Maxwell's invention is a call to dream bigger. It's a promise that change can start anywhere, and it's just the beginning. Inventing a car that could make oil obsolete doesn't win you friends in high places. Maxwell became a target. Threats, intimidation, and mysterious offers to buy and bury his technology followed. Powerful interests tried to discredit him, calling his work a hoax. He faced skepticism and isolation, needing massive investment to scale up. But who would back such a radical idea with so many enemies? Local governments hesitated, international investors doubted. Maxwell was trapped. To prove his tech, he needed money. To get money, he needed proof. His dream was in danger, not because the science was wrong, but because the world wasn't ready. The fight for his invention became a fight for survival. Enter Captain Ibrahim Traoré, Burkina Faso's bold young leader. Traoré dreams of an Africa that stands on its own, powered by its own innovators. When he hears Maxwell's story, he sees more than a car. He sees a chance for African sovereignty. Traoré decides to act. He makes Maxwell's safety and success a national priority. He offers Maxwell a safe haven in Burkina Faso, with resources and protection to develop his invention. This is Pan-African solidarity in action, one leader championing another nation's genius. Traoré's message is clear: Africa will protect its own. He risks his reputation and his country's resources for a single inventor, because he believes Maxwell's success could lift the whole continent. The mission is set, the stakes are enormous. It's a bold stand against the forces that want to keep Africa dependent. Traoré is betting on African innovation, and the world is watching. Moving Maxwell to safety isn't just a road trip, it's a high-stakes operation. Traoré's team must navigate tricky diplomacy with Zimbabwe and keep the mission secret. Shadowy forces still threaten Maxwell, making every border crossing dangerous. The team faces online attacks, rumors, and relentless skepticism. Critics call the mission reckless, trolls call Maxwell a fraud, but the team stays focused, fighting to protect both Maxwell and his reputation. As word spreads, ordinary Africans rally behind the mission. Messages of hope and unity flood in. The operation becomes a symbol of Pan-African pride. People see a leader standing up for an inventor and a continent standing up for itself. The journey is perilous, but it inspires millions. It's more than a rescue, it's a movement. The hopes of a continent ride with Maxwell, and the world holds its breath. As Maxwell's convoy nears Burkina Faso, global tension peaks. Energy giants and powerful nations watch, hoping for failure. But a movement of hope grows. Developing nations, environmentalists, and ordinary people cheer Maxwell and Traoré on. Their success would be a victory for underdogs everywhere. Traoré risks everything, his leadership, his vision for Burkina Faso, on this mission. If Maxwell's invention fails, the fallout could be huge. For Maxwell, it's the culmination of a lifetime's work. He carries the dreams of millions and the pressure is immense, but he's no longer alone. He's become a symbol of African potential. The world is watching and waiting for a new future. Maxwell arrives safely in Burkina Faso, welcomed as a hero. He's given a state-of-the-art lab and a team to help realize his vision. The mission's success marks a new chapter for Africa. It proves the power of Pan-African unity and collaboration. African nations can support each other and lead global innovation. Maxwell's story inspires a new generation to dream big and build at home. Innovation hubs and research centers begin to sprout across the continent. The African Renaissance, powered by technology and self-belief, takes root. Maxwell's journey becomes legend, a lesson in courage and possibility. This is about more than a car, it's about hope for a continent. Africa's brightest future is one it builds for itself. One idea, protected and nurtured, can change the world. The road ahead is bright, and it's powered by African light.